guys, Jael and I are going to be doing our presentations on planning and organization. I'm Anna, by the way. The first thing you need to know about planning and organization is the goal of your event. Is it a fundraiser, a pep rally, teacher appreciation? The goal of your event is the heart and soul of it. You need to keep this in mind throughout the entire planning and organization process. If you choose to brainstorm ideas for your event, don't do it as a group. Studies show that people are less creative in groups and tend to do less work. To avoid this, you should have everyone come up with ideas on their own and then present them and discuss them as a group. When you start planning your event, remember to know the exact date your event will be held on. This will allow you to set exact deadlines for things such as ordering supplies. To help with planning, you want to know exactly what steps you need to take in order to carry out your event successfully. Different events will require different things, such as a live pig. You also don't want to forget important details about your event, such as how many people will be working it. Will you need plenty of supervisors or just a few? And how many people need to be there for it? How many people need to be there and who specifically needs to be there for cleanup, and how will cleanup be handled? If there's money involved, you're going to want adults handling it in a safe place to store it. Sometimes it's the smaller things that hinder an event's success. The best way to keep track of what steps have been done and which ones haven't been done is making a checklist, so that way you always know. You can also make a spreadsheet with what needs to be done and who's responsible for it, so that it also helps hold people accountable so that they don't diffuse responsibility and keep track of their end during the project. No, when it comes to ordering supplies for your event, you want to make sure you order them early enough so that they can get here on time. You also want to make sure that you have a calendar with all your events and your deadlines so that everyone can plan ahead for things such as transportation or just simply know when their Some of the supplies we've mentioned that really help with planning and organization are calendars, spreadsheets, and a checklist.
Now that we've gotten planning out of the way, it's time to talk about organization. Without proper organization, a well-planned event can become a disaster. Disasters can lead to wasted materials or resources or even worse, money. To prevent this, the first step you need to take is to make sure everybody knows what they're responsible for. This makes sure that nobody has no idea what to do. You can achieve this by holding a meeting, informing everybody on what he or she is responsible of. You may also want to assign people to lead groups of people so that even more organization exists. The people in charge should have some experience in the event and responsibility. Next, you need to make sure that all things that are needed for your event to be successful are organized. This can include tickets, tablecloths, or even papers, people, or volunteers. These things can be organized through the use of labeled boxes or groups. For instance, you could group decorations together or group volunteers in charge of setup together. A binder could be extremely useful when organizing any event. Binders can keep track of purchase orders or other important forms or papers. Communication is also key for maintaining organization. Without good communication, instructions may not reach everyone. Remind 101 is a great form of communication for a large group of people. It should be noted that different types of event require different things in order to be organized. For example, the organization needed for prom or homecoming is very different than the organization needed for a school pep rally. So make sure that you adjust depending on the event. If you keep all these things in mind, you should be able to organize a successful event without any major problems.